We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Avalon Meat Candy. It is the Inferno. There's the old dragon. Usual Las Vegas stuffed beef jerky. Las Vegas. With aloha, I'll show you. So, let's take us a little peek here. So we have the beef and the sauce. That's the same from last time. So the last one I had was the Diablo that may or may not be posted by the time you see this one. And what was different? Okay, so probably into the peppers. So the Merida was in the last one. I believe Habanero was in the last one. Cayenne was not. Ghost was in the last one. Trinidad. So they have Trinidad pepper and Scorpion pepper. I don't know what the difference is meant to be there. And Carolina Reaper and Hickory, real Hickory smoke as well. I believe that was in the other one also. So the main peppers that are different here are Cayenne, Trinidad, or Trinidad Scorpion. I'm not sure that there should be a separation there. And the Mighty Reaper. So let's have a look. Now with the other one, I sort of disliked the size and some of the texture. And I bought them both, of course, at the same time because they looked like they'd be something kind of interesting. And the bag seemed like they were a little bit soft. This one looks like it might be a bit softer. Maybe. Coating looks like it's about the same with these. Can't really see too well in this bag, unfortunately, but we'll dump it all. You know what? Actually, let's just do it now. There. Not like there's such a incredible amount of beef jerky in there. All right. Here you go. Here's your moment of close-up of the Avalon Meat Candy Inferno beef jerky. And my finger is moving it around a little bit so you can see it. There are definitely some good chunks of peppers and whatnot in there. So, yeah, I mean, this actually looks... Oh, we don't need the desiccant. Let's get rid of that. So this definitely, I think, looks better than last time for sure. And I'm pretty amped about it. So I've got some chopsticks that one of my ramen purchases. Oh boy, this smells really, really good. Sent me before. So what I did a really dumb thing last time using my fingers with this. And I don't feel like getting gloves, so we're going to use chopsticks. But yes, the beef jerky from last time got into my eye, and that was not even slightly pleasant. So I'm going to try not to make the same mistake. It definitely smells a lot different. Smells a lot more peppery. I'm getting a lot of that. So the Diablo, I really like the flavor. It was a sort of a quintessential beef jerky type flavor, and I really liked it a lot. This one smells like an amplified version of that, actually. This I think is gonna be pretty good here. Oh, it's so interesting. I don't love these smaller pieces. Wow, that is really good. The Diablo was not bad, flavor-wise. I mean, it was quite good, actually. This somehow is better. Amazing. The texture of this is better, too. Sort of, at least to this point. I don't like I really don't like what they've done here with these tiny pieces. So I don't understand why they do this. One of the other things I mentioned was that we're getting into the peppers now. This is definitely notably hotter than last time. Than the Diablo. So I mentioned in the other video, I mentioned this one. Moist Critical Charlie, Penguin Z0 had a video where he said all beef jerky was a ripoff or whatever. And I think he tried, I don't know, like a bunch of different ones. This one and the other one I think were like $8 or $9. So 2.5 ounces for this. And so if you extrapolate that to 16 ounces for a full pound, we have somewhere between $45 and $50 a pound. Somewhere in there. Which is that's pricey. I will say the Diablo was closer to the Best Buy date as well when I filmed it. So that might have had some of the issues. This has actually got a decent level of heat. I put it probably between 1 and a 2. Beef jerky 2 is where I think you can get the potential for a lot of heat because it takes so long to chew it to the point where you can swallow it. So you're not missing any potential areas, for your mouth to get hit by the pepper. I like this. This one I would consider getting again. Yeah, the Diablo probably not. Unfortunately my teeth are a little banged up, so it's one of the other reasons I don't do this a lot. Also, I don't like things stuck either between them or to them or on them or any of that. So getting sometimes beef jerky, you get the fibers wedged between your teeth and stuff, and I hate that. This one so far has not really done any of that. And that used to be, I think, more of a thing years ago. I don't think it's as much of a thing now. But, you carry the scars of your younger years, right? In one way or another with you. And mine is being gun shy about that sort of stuff. Certain candies back then, it's almost like you'd have to pry them off your teeth. I hated that. Well, I would say I'm at a good solid 2 right now. Surprisingly. don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these little bits here. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think the cayenne is helping the flavor of this quite a bit. I'm going to say this is a good solid 2. I like it. It's quite good. Flavor is excellent. I'm not getting a whole bunch of the pepper powder, like the powdery part I was expecting. There was a stringy bit. Dang it. There was yeah, this is overall quite nice. It's got a nice build to it. That's the other thing. It's not immediately hot. And you never really lose the sense of flavor that it has going for it. Which I feel is a good thing as well.
Pile this up. All right.
The rest of that is dust and little seeds and stuff. I'm not gonna bother with that. Very impressive. Yeah, this is really, really good. I really like the flavor of the other one, the Diablo. I really didn't like the texture. Very small pieces. And it wasn't particularly hot either. This one, like a 2 is, I think this is going to be too hot for most people. It's not really building past a 2, but a 2 is, for me, is probably going to push a lot of people, I would think. But you never lose the actual flavor, even when the burn starts. And it's a, I will say it's pretty impressive burn for what most of these meat type snacks usually are. Very impressive. Yeah, this is definitely a really, really solid product. Quite satisfying. So I would say this one, if you like pretty punchy beef jerky with a really solid flavor, this is a good one to get. This is, I think, one of the better beef jerkies I've had overall. There were still little bits in there, and I don't like how tiny it is. In this case, it doesn't matter because I didn't want to handle it anyway. But yeah, quite a good showing, I will say. I think we're going to leave it there. So that is the Avalon Meat Candy Inferno Beef Jerky. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.